Hi, what's up everyone? We're back. I had a little bit of had to do a little reset with the equipment. Hi, my name is Kelly. I'm the Crystal Ninja, and I've got Steve down here somewhere. He's kind of hard to see. He's down here somewhere. Anyway, we got wires everywhere. So thank you guys for joining us. I had to restart and move some equipment around. But hi, my name is Kelly. I'm the Crystal Ninja. Everything that you see is available on CrystalNinja.com, and I'm going to show you guys tonight how to bling on a car. We are working on a real car. This is a Fiat car, and we're adding tons of Swarovski crystals and Kira Kira glass rhinestones. And I'm not sure why my chat box is not up again. I'm having more problems. It's awesome. Thank you guys for joining us, and so we're going to answer questions later. Oh, there's everyone. Hi, Vicki. Hi, Tanya. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Kimberly. Hi, everyone. Try to hold your questions till we get through this part. I'm going to try to do a little bit more formal part of a class to show kind of how we do this process, and then we'll have fun afterwards. It won't be a 3 and 4 hour long live tonight. We're just going to do the basics of the project and the gluing, and then we can go from there. But thank you guys for joining, and we're super excited to share how we do this process. Since everyone's been kind of locked up at home, we love to teach how to kind of take up that boredom. Like, it's not, we spend hours and hours doing the craft that we do, and we're here to share all of our tips and tricks on how to do it. And so we have lots of tools that we use. I'll get into that first. And if I can even use the camera, maybe. Thank you so much. Oh, look, I can even do my tray. So maybe that's what I need to, let me switch cameras. Hi, everyone. My stream deck is dead, so I have to do this manually. I need the full camera. Okay, so if I move this to here, oh, look, I got a little tabletop. Thank you for the flowers. Okay, so first, we love to use this tray. It's just called the Ninja Work Tray. You can get all of these, most of these items on CrystalNinja.com, and that's on the screen as well. I'll be using a 2-part epoxy. We use lots of different glues for these processes. And where is split 1, split 2? Okay, that way, no, I'll just put it back to that one. Sorry about that. So we use lots of different glues depending on the areas, the vertical, horizontal, how fast we want things to cure, how slow we want them to cure. But this is one of our favorites. It's a very long cure 2-part epoxy. You do need to use an epoxy dispensing gun, and a quick way to show you how to use this is going to be, there's a silver lever on this back end here. You're going to lift it, pull the plunger out all the way till it clicks, then you can take the glue out. So when you have a new cartridge, just place it right back in, close this down, and then press that plunger. After the silver tab, press the plunger, and because it's a new glue. No, it's not. Yes, it is. It's not Monday, I swear. There we go. It was just stuck a little. So that's secured down. And then I like to mix my glue on a Post-it note. It's easy to use. It's very disposable. The glue does come with 2 mixing tips in the package, but they go so fast. We just learned to mix the glue ourselves. I'm going to be mixing in glitter into the epoxy. And the glitter of choice for this project is sponsored by the Glitter Guy, and I'll be using Sands of Time, which is a beautiful fine gold. And then for an accent color to help the brown and the pink pop of the stone, I'll be using, this is called Best Day Ever, also from the Glitter Guy. So I'm using 2 different sizes. I'll be mixing it into the glue, and that's what's going to give a more saturated color onto the design of the car. So I've already got 1 coat of gold. It was for a time lapse the other night. It was not needed, but I'm going to show you guys how we really do it and pop it on here. I've got some Sharpie marker outlines just from when I was drawing the shape. And you can see on the other flowers that are over here, I'm backwards, I've mixed in some of the pink glitter from the Glitter Guy, fuchsia, into that glue, and also this is lavender ice mixed in with Roseco. So we've got beautiful glitter colors mixed into the glues, and that helps the stones, helps the gaps that the stones will have look a lot more saturated, and we can change that color of the stones just by the back paint, and that's what we call back paint. So we've gone over the glue, the glitter, the back paint, and now I've got a little shot glass of rubbing alcohol because I'm going to apply my glue with a little paintbrush when it's a large area. And I would normally have a napkin, and I'll use Steve's. That's fine. I don't need it right now. And so we've got these two tools. They are called the Crystal Katana tool. Oh, I'm not on my... Super, I'm not on my tray. Awesome. There we go. So to apply these rhinestones and crystals, it's very difficult. Many people use tweezers. They use a beeswax that can get tons of residue and get gummy and get grody while you're using them. But I've designed this tool years ago. We now, as of today, have 5 United States patents on these tools. And anything that looks similar or feels similar is an infringement on those patents. So we're super proud to have 5 patents on this tool. It's called the Crystal Katana because our company is called CrystalNinja, and a katana is a sword for ninja. So this is our sword. And so that's what's going to help pick up and place the stones. And I already have my mix ready to go. I'm using all Swarovski crystals, and this particular color is called Crystal Lilac Shadow. So it's brown and bronze, and then it turns purple. It's going to turn purple, so that's pretty cool. So as we put this tree trunk on this whole car and all the branches, it's going to change colors with all the different curves and slopes and turns. So it's going to look pretty fabulous. So it will be our fill for today on this branch. And then in my work tray, I've got some of our work mats cut to fit. Just cut it right in half. And that's going to help you flip the stones and help you pick them up a lot faster. So I'm going to go ahead and pour in my mix. And there's lots of different sizes in this mix. I like to do a sprinkle fill. This whole car project, we're going to show you other other fill patterns as well. But for today, we're going to do sprinkle fill using Crystal Lilac Shadow mixed with the Sands of Time, the Best Day Ever glitter from the Glitter Guy using CG 500 glue. So let's get into it. How is everyone doing tonight? I'm going to mix up a nice big batch of glue. And, oh, may I borrow your napkin, please? Thank you so much. You want to keep your brush nice and clean and dry without the rubbing alcohol. You don't want to get that into your glue. And I'll hold it for a second. I'm going to need it again. And then with this glue, it's a very long cure glue. Mix it for a minute or so. Get it nice and mixed up. And then, here we go. Working vertically can sometimes be quite the challenge because the glues want to slide and the stones can move. So it does take quite a bit of practice to work on a vertical surface, especially like a car, because we're already in weird posture and weird positions. So practice on something smaller like a license plate frame or some emblems, something like that, and you'll have a lot better outcome. So I've mixed my glue for a couple of minutes. Now I'm going to add the glitter. I don't have a formula for this. We just mix it until we know that it's going to be how we want it on this car. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but this glitter, yeah, you can't tell. It's just very glittery, but it's very pink and purple and gold. So it's going to look wonderful behind these gorgeous Swarovski crystals, which are in Crystal Lilac shade. It's a really cool color. Let's get this mixed. I like to fold in the glitter. If you mix it too fast, it's going to run away. You guys all know the joke, like my husband did. He ran away from me for like 12 years. So finally caught up to him. And now we're all mixed up perfectly, working great as a team, just like that. And then now I'm going to add the gold. I want more of a fine gold as well with this mix. So let's put in a little here. And of course I have a nice fan on me. I think I got a little warm earlier and had to get the fan on, but that might blow this around. So let's try to not lose the glitter in the garage. So far we've done pretty good about not tracking it in the house. We're working in our home studio garage, since it's best to stay home these days. All right, so when you add glitter into your epoxies or into your glue, sometimes you might want to add a drop of acrylic paint sometimes to colorize your glue, or even mica powders. It's going to change the consistency. This glue is now very thick compared to where it was earlier, and that's okay. It's not going to change the operation of the glue, how fast it cures, anything like that. It's just going to make it thicker, and we have to adjust the thickness because it can puddle around the stones and not look as attractive. So you have to be careful with how thick your glues are. And so I'm going to move the camera. Awesome. All right. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Pilar. I'll try. The camera, the screen is behind me now, so it's difficult to see comments. Hi, Diane. Hi, Monica. Awesome. So glad to hear you're doing better. And so I'm going to mix on. We're just going to paint the glitter glue onto the branch here. And maybe I'll try the zoom in. We're at a different angle today, and I can't put the camera any other place, so it's just, yeah, it's not great. It's not as pretty as it normally is, you guys. Oh well, we tried. I might have to shoot this class a different day because it ain't too good. Let's see here. And I like to kind of squeegee the glue, not let it get, too thick or too thin. It just takes a little practice. I'm just using a craft paintbrush. There's nothing special about this paintbrush. It's just going to help spread the glue onto the item. And I didn't want the paint or the glitter or the glue to be super dark. I did not want a super dark chocolate brown because then it would darken the look of the branches, and I really wanted them to be like a softer brown with the gold and the pink and the purple reflecting. So it's going to be pretty cool. And I'm just going to do this area here because we're not going to stay live for the whole evening on this part. And let's see. And all of these products are available on CrystalNinja.com. The glue, the tray, the stones, we almost have them ready for release, but they will be available on the website. That's the goal for next week, since our week is already shot by. Time is just going by so fast. Here we go. So get it nice and spread out, and I like to feather my edges so that it doesn't leave a strange ridge line of glue when I'm coming back in on the second area. So I'll stay down here, and your stones are going to move down with gravity. So you kind of have to plan to work from the bottom up. If you build that structure, it's going to help support and hold everything, and you won't be so there's not as much of a challenge fighting with gravity. And you guys might see that I've kind of got some Sharpie on here, and I like to use Sharpie as a guideline, but usually the glue will bleach out the Sharpie. So please don't draw Sharpie and then use a 2-part epoxy, because you can possibly have that fade away. It'll bleach out. And so I think that's a good enough little area here. And there we go. So we'll start with that. So then this next part is kind of easy. We're just going to put the stones on. Awesome. Oh, so you guys can see. It looks good. Okay, thank you. Okay, awesome. It's perfect. Okay, maybe because I'm just seeing the dark. This is such a nice pastel pink, and it looks all black and dark because my lights are not where I should have put them. So I apologize. Thank you, guys. Thank y'all. We've missed you guys too. We've been busy doing other stuff. Awesome, Kai. Yes, you are in the class for cars. This is the class for cars. Welcome to the class for cars. This is it. Oh, here's a napkin. And let's see, I'll put my brush back in my little glass there. I don't need the glitter in my tray. It's going to cause extra weight. How about I give it to you? You might need that. And then wet glue I'll put up here so we don't put our fingers in it, right? And so now I'm going to try to show you guys, maybe if I zoom out. Is it on Zoom? It is. Go full view. Okay. So you're going to see Steve's head in the screen. He's working on the very, no, it's fine. He's working on the very bottom. And you have to, when you do a car, it's extremely difficult to work on a car because it's just from the floor up. It's best to work from the floor up because of gravity. And so you have to contort. And he's a yoga master, so we stick him on the floor, and I'm in my cute little tiny chair sitting straight up. So, you know, yay, Steve. Yay, Steve. Oh, good, I can lower myself. My super tiny chair. Okay, and so I'm even going to move my alcohol cup to put up on this table. But it's stuck, so don't worry about it falling.
That's
fine.
alcohol for the brushes.
Yes,
It's not
yes, rubbing alcohol.
to...
Rubbing alcohol for the brushes. Okay, so I'm going to, is my tray in this green? It is, okay. So with this tool, the Crystal Katana tool, you're going to touch the stone, bring it to the glue, and it's going to come off because the glue is always more sticky than the tip of this tool. If you happen to keep dropping your embellishments, check the tip, give it a nice cleaning. You can wipe that with rubbing alcohol or scrape it lightly with your fingernail or another tool. But you don't have to scrape very much because if it stops working, it's pretty much because there's debris or glue on it or even glitter. Glitter is not good to get on the tips of these tools. It is a synthetic wax. It is my formula, and it is one of the many reasons why we have earned 5 United States patents on this tool, the Crystal Katana. We got our 5th patent this week, actually, so yay! We're super excited. And this is it. I'm going to do this little trim line and then start stacking these guys in. It's pretty much a random fill. And of course, you can do all kinds of items. You can, of course, do your holiday decorations. You can make quick little gifts for presents and gatherings. All kinds of things can be used with, or this tool can be used with. It's very helpful. You can use the opposite end to position your stones. Move them around, make sure they're seated all the way in the glue. And as you start piling them in, it will start filling the area faster than you actually would think. Most people think, oh, this is so tedious. How do you do this? And we're like, well, it's quite relaxing. We enjoy doing it. We've actually made it our career in our job for over 15 years now, and we just love doing it. And this color is so fabulous. Again, it's called Crystal Lilac Shadow. I might have said shade earlier. I think it's shadow. And it goes from brown or smoked topaz to amethyst, and then it has a flash of pink and gold in it. So I thought that would be a super fun branch color for this cherry blossom tree, a sakura tree. And there we go. So now that I'm much more calm, does anyone have any questions? Let's see. Thank you, Diane. Oh, you want me to zoom in? I can totally zoom in. I was wanting to show the tray, but since you guys understand that part, let's zoom in. There we go. And having your tray close to your items helps you to not have to travel so far with the stones. So if you can get your little pile of stones super close to your item, then you'll be in a lot better shape. Lot better shape. Much easier. How's that? I think that's not so bad, except it looks black on the screen. Awesome. Oh, Vicki, you're lucky if you have a car lift. That would be amazing. Yep, that would be great. Awesome. And then, let's see, Letitia, it would be great to design a special chair for when adding crystals to a car. Yes, it would. That would be wonderful, but we kind of just work with what we have. No biggie. Hi, Celeste. Good to see you. Hi, everyone. And so I think I'm going to move that of a light. So I'm going to turn the camera towards Steve down here, maybe. Oh, let me unzoom it. And you might not be able to see his area. Yeah, kind of not really. But you can see his amazing ninja fingers moving. Moving, moving. I'm going to put that light up on that shelf.
How you doing, everybody?
Oh.
Yes, the outline mix are a variety of sizes. I can't tell you exactly the sizes.
30 to 12.
What's that?
30 to 12.
30 to 12. There you go. SS 30 to 12. And different sizes in a mix creates, when the light hits the different sizes, creates actually more sparkle. So that's what we do quite often. So that's what's going on with that. So I'm kind of, you're taking notes, Steve? Okay, boy. Hey, Monica. Hi, Ashley, Renee. How much do you think this costs? You know something?
We're going to have a contest,
Yes.
and we're going to let y'all guess how much y'all think it's going to cost.
That's coming.
Yes.
Now, where I'm working, there is a slight
Watch this.
I don't
I'm
know
going to
if
bring you down there. Hang on one second. Let's travel.
Oh.
Let's go off the grid, off the mount. And it's upside down, but that's okay. Hang on. Sorry, I don't want to make you guys dizzy, but this is what we're working with here. Oh, perfect. Look at that. Perfect.
So here you can see there's a slight bevel to the fender of the car. So I want to make sure, like I'm going to actually move this one, this SS34, because it's too big. And even so, it would have been fine to stay there. It would have been airborne.
It would teeter. Yep.
The teeter.
Yep.
So you wouldn't want that for all sorts of reasons. And also because I'm working, we're leaving a little space because we're going to remove a couple of stones after, because you have the branch here and then you have the body mix the color here, and so we want to take that off so it all matches. So I'm making sure that this doesn't sag or melt down into so that the spacing becomes like that if I wasn't paying attention to it. So I keep on, I actually use my finger. You would use the back of the Crystal Katana, but I use both. And there's some fluff on the back of my tool.
We can't even see that. But check out how that brown, it turns purple and gold just from sitting here with the angles that it's been on that bumper. So it's really pretty. It's really pretty.
It's gorgeous.
Yes. And then, let's see. I'm going to take this cord. I'll give you guys if I can slowly give you a quick tour of the kind of the progress. I'm on Zoom. Let me unzoom. Full. Maybe. I've lost my stream deck today. All right. So, try to keep it straight and not get too dizzy.
Hi, Rainey. Whitney. Whitney, sure, you use that dark to evil voice.
So there's the flowers and the branches and the petals. So that's about to come alive. And the color I chose to outline the flowers is it's called Green Flame, and it's a Kira Kira glass rhinestone. So it might look really green to you guys right now, but as you turn and as the car is going to move, it's going to turn pink and purple and gold and blue. It's going to change colors. So I wanted that color to pop because the whole body is very pastel and very soft, and the flowers will be very pastel and very soft. So I wanted something to break that up, something to give it a little pop. And for the most part, you can't even tell that it's a color changing stone until the sun hits it. So we're at nighttime now with the lights, and so it looks very different in the garage. But it's coming along very nicely, and that's as far as I can show you guys. That is it. Awesome. Okay, so there's that. There we go.
Thanks, Allison. We missed you guys too.
Yes, we've
Thank
been
you,
so
Kimberly,
busy.
for the flowers.
Awesome. Yes, $1 million. All right, so that's, now we can just go to our normal fun time and just glue. I needed to stay alive for right at, well, it's been 25 minutes. Awesome. Oh, you did some headphones, Thomas. Very cool.
Nice.
Those are always fun. Thank you, Whitney. Thank you so much, you guys. Oh, and someone had asked earlier, what is the cure time of the CG500? It's a very long cure. I think it's right at 1 hour cure time. And depending on the temperature in your room, you can make that last a little even longer, or shorten the time if you were to turn it warmer in the room. So epoxy, 2-part epoxy, will go off faster when it's hot in the room, or it will slow down if it's cold in the room as well. So you can kind of adjust that. But if you're in normal 72 degrees, which fortunately we are in all the time because we're in San Diego, but it might get a little chilly here in the garage because it is winter time now, but it's not likely. That's our evil laugh, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome. And so now I've got a wire in my face. That's okay. I'm going to put it back up here. We had it around.
Yeah.
One day I'll have wireless. One day, just stick it in the trunk. There we go. And I'd give you guys a tour around the back side, but we can't reach because we're wired. So we will continue. Pardon my blocking of the screen. And then I'll back up and show you guys this branch as it goes in, because it's looking pretty fabulous. It's good stuff. And then I hope we'll go live in the daytime sometime soon and show you guys what it kind of looks like in the sun. Maybe we'll turn it sideways in here. That would be awesome. And it would be difficult to work on it with the sun on it. It's just, it's sparkly. And people think it's going to be blinding. It's not blinding. It's just very sparkly. It's not against any laws to have this on your car. It's completely legal. We've done this before. It's going to be fine. But you'll still get a ticket if you're speeding. We've done that before too. Maybe twice. Maybe twice. But using the Crystal Katana tool is super easy. It speeds everything up, that you're not fighting with the stones. Using the work mat in a little work tray like this is helpful because it's going to help flip the stones. Takes a lot of the stress out of the project. Let's put that there. Awesome. Yes, Denise, do your Tahoe. That would be cool. For sure. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Not the most discreet getaway car. That is so funny. It's the car you want to arrive in when you go to the grocery store. This is the one that you want to arrive in. That'd be funny. And for the most part, it's just quiet and relaxing work until you're leaning weird on an angle, and then it's not so wonderful. But it's what you gotta do. Even if it was on a lift, it would still cause some challenges because it's a big surface to try to get close to. It's just always going to be difficult. Now, if we had a rotisserie, that would be even better.
A rotisserie chicken?
A car rotisserie.
Oh, yeah.
It would flip the whole car. That would be awesome. Thank you for the flowers. I just saw some go across the screen. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. All right, so we're at 30 minutes. I went a little fast. I mean, you know, I covered everything. We'll have these mixes available very soon. Next week is the goal to release them. Maybe we'll do that Friday.
That's tomorrow.
Oh, next Friday, I mean.
Oh.
Maybe sooner. Maybe Wednesday. Maybe Wednesday. And we're starting from the back and then ending up, we're going to finish up on the front. So we'll do this back. The background color is this really cool mix of light amethyst with another beautiful color from Swarovski. It's called Paradise Shine. So we have the Swarovski light amethyst, the Paradise Shine, along with a few of the Kira Kira glass rhinestones in pink purple, and then some shapes, different color sizes of shapes in champagne, and then a few Heaven Light, and it's like a nice yellow, and it turns purple from the side. So we've got lots of pink and purple working together to be the background, and it will get lighter and lighter as you go to the front, and eventually it will be clear, using lots of clear shapes and sizes with the Swarovski pearls and even some Swarovski frosted cabochons that are just so cool, and I cannot wait to start on that front side. It's going to be awesome. Oh, Todd, that's true. It would be awesome until the fluid's drained out of it being on its side. Oh, well, when the car is on a rotisserie, it's all drained. Yeah. Or close the stuff. It shouldn't come out. It should not come out. Have a great night, Renee.
Bye, Renee.
See you later. Oh, awesome. It looks good on the camera, Todd. Cool, because on my end, it just does not. I'm not happy with my camera today at all. Or yes, Pilar, we're still going to be mixing in glitter for the epoxy, even on the front, even though the car is white. I'm going to be putting in, I believe it's called Lavender Ice, and it's a white glitter, but has a purple iridescence to it. So it'll still give, like when you're looking closely at the car, you'll be able to see it, but when it's, you know, more than like 10 feet away, you probably won't be able to tell, but it's going to have, it's just the details. We like to put those little details in there. Yeah, it'll be cool. It'll be just fine. Oh, I'm too far away. And maybe next week I'll have new music. I kept trying to download new music, and then I got busy doing something else that was just a little bit more important for the company, so I didn't. So much to do, so much to do. And then I'll bring you guys close to this color so I can show you how amazing it looks. I'm still blocking the light. I'm still in the way. Oh, maybe not. Just my one arm. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Awesome. That's a good question. Allison, can I ask, have you ever considered raffling the car at the end so us more, or let's say financially challenged, have a chance of owning this stunner? I do realize you would need to sell a lot of tickets, though. You can make your money back and some profit. That's my business hat on. Oh, that's awesome, Allison, but we are in California and raffles are not legal, so we cannot raffle the car off. Now, if you find us a sponsor that wants to sponsor a giveaway, then we can look into doing that. But it's going to be for sale on eBay, and maybe get everyone in your neighborhood to throw it in, and then you guys can all share. How about that? Then it would be easy to share. That's a good idea too. But yeah, we can't have any raffles. We could do a giveaway, but find me a sponsor. because so far Crystal Ninja is the full sponsor of this project. So far. But usually when you get sponsors, then you kind of sometimes lose control of the design or the project, and so I wanted to keep full control because I've always wanted to do cherry blossoms on a car, and so here we go, and we'll do more cars once this is done. Like we'll just do some more. It's not going to be the last car that we do. This is the second one that we've done, so we'll keep doing some cars. Keep doing them. And we'll keep showing you guys everything that we do. Sharing is caring. That does not even fit there. And sometimes when a stone doesn't fit, we just let that gap happen, embrace the gaps. We've already treated the background with the paint and the glitter so it looks nice and glittery back there. So it is all right. But keep checking your stones because they're going to keep sliding as you work. No matter if you're even flat on the desk, stones will slide. So you gotta keep checking them. There we are. Yes, Laura, Fiat would be a great sponsor. This is so true, but usually dealerships are not really into that. So, but if you guys can find us a sponsor, that would be wonderful. Maybe on the next one. Maybe on the next one they'll get light of it and say, oh, that's a great idea. But I kind of think Fiats are about to be discontinued, so it might not be in their concern, especially with all the pivots that corporations have had to make. Who knows what their plans are. But you just never know. Alright, this is going really good. Hooray, hooray, hooray. And then I stuck my tool in the glue just now, so I'm going to have to wipe that off. My little towel here. Yeah. I got it. It's on my work mat. Thank you. Got it. Awesome. Oh, Allison's in Melbourne, Australia. Awesome. Oh, you're too kind. She would have still bought tickets. Thank you so much. That would be awesome. And then you would have to have it shipped over. Like, how are you going to do that? I mean, it's doable. But yeah, I mean, maybe we send it to another state that it has raffle stuff and we could do it that way, but you never know. Probably because it's registered to me and I'm in California and it wouldn't work. So that they would get us with my luck. They would get us.
And those 2 speeding tickets.
Yes, those 2 speeding tickets and my illegal raffle. But maybe you guys would come visit me in the slammer, the sparkling slammer.
With a file.
Oh right, yes. So I will finish up this little area right here, and then I'm gonna let you guys go for the night, and we'll probably be back live Monday night, not tomorrow. I actually, if Pilar is still watching and can, or if Todd can, we're going to be on, yes, Denise, I'm in San Diego. Thank you, Monica. Tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. California time, I will be one of 5 or 6 speakers on a podcast. I believe it's on tworegularguys.com, and it's hosted by the group on Facebook called Women in Garment Decoration. So we'll be chatting about being an entrepreneur and business. Pilar, is that the podcast tomorrow, is it outside the group, or is it hosted through Two Regular Guys, or how can we share that? Or is it only in the group? Because I got to be up at 6 a.m. to be decent by 8 a.m. with, morning 6 a.m. bags under these eyes. So I'll be up super early, so that's why we got to cut it short tonight. You need to go to... Oh, awesome. So on tworegularguys.com is where the broadcast will be. Awesome. Oh, awesome, Denise. Thank you. Yeah, we're good on the help. We can't have anyone here because of COVID right now. Steve has quarantined for us, and I don't go anywhere ever, so we're an awesome team. Yes, tworegularguys.com. Awesome. Thank you, Pilar. Fantastic. That's going to be fun tomorrow. But I got to close up early tonight so I have time to rest and be prepared for all the questions that we might have in that broadcast tomorrow. And then we'll see you guys again on Monday, hopefully. Oh wait, does the internet guy come back on Monday? Monday 10 a.m. So we should be back live at 5. Live at 5. That's probably trademarked.
Yeah, that's true.
Oopsies. Right. But maybe on the next car we can have students come. We wanted to attempt that on this one, but we kind of keep getting shut down in California. And it would be like a paid class. You would pay a day's rate to come get training, and we would go from there. And that might be a way to do it for the next one. Yes. Oh, thank you, DPinkYM1. Thank you for voting. Thank you so much. There's a contest for the garment industry. Awesome. Sorry, Melissa, we've been busy. We've been busy with the Black Friday sale, or the Black Friday month. Yes, Sparkle Steve is right down.
I'm right here.
There he is.
Hey.
There he is. Right, and then I could turn this one. There we go. Good. Now they can see us both.
Okay.
Both moving and grooving.
Excellent.
Yeah. And I'm switching internet, getting my business account moved to the home studio for a little while. And so we've got that happening Monday. So I'm always leery about stuff working on that kind of a day. It was supposed to happen yesterday, and it didn't, so, but we're still okay with the internet, but I was just worried about it not coming back on time or something, so we didn't want to rush it. Because we're in no hurry for this.
Thanks, Melissa.
Awesome, yes. Monica, what glue do you use on the wrist sanitizers? Also, I received a small bag of stones, but no name on them. They look like stones that you outlined the flowers, green and pink. Oh, they are, Monica. So the glue that we use for the wrist sanitizers is the CrystalNinja Samurai Glue Kit. So that, and watch that video on the wristbands or the iWatch bands. I give videos on how to use that kit, and everything is in it that you need besides the wristbands. And I think we sold out of them, or we're trying to recount the inventory to check on that after the big sale.
There's 2 colors missing, but there could be more.
Yeah,
as of today.
yeah, there might be some more. Yeah, so the Samurai Glue Kit is what you want for those silicone items. Not all silicone, but most. There's so many different kinds, but for the most part, it works great on the foam rubber for the Crocs shoes, and there's a video for that. And it works wonderful on the silicone that's on like a watch band. Yeah, that's an awesome kit we just released just about maybe a month ago. And I'll be doing more projects with it very soon, but we wanted to get this car going. So I should have more projects for you guys and go live with that as well. So this glue is still very workable. We're going on right at 6 o'clock, but we had that restart, so this glue is probably right at 40 minutes in, and it's still very, very workable. Yeah. Oh, awesome, Pilar. Yes, we have a few of those Bieber Crocs left. Yep, they have just a little bit of the Swarovski crystal on them in citrine shimmer, a really pretty color. Really pretty color, but not too much sparkle. Just a little, enough to make them a fun Christmas gift, a stocking stuffer. And they're actually not really priced much higher than the retail price, so it's a pretty good gift, and it's not too crazy price. So spread that around, share that link. Yes. So all this is done and calculated by the square foot, and we know how many go in each square foot. That way we don't run out. So we'll have all those numbers at the end, and we'll have a contest for you guys to start guessing. I have to work on how to figure that out. What's the best platform to have the contest through? And of course then we have all the laws of lovely California. So we got to make sure that's all ready for you. Oh, that's a great question. Yes, Journey. This car can go through car washes, and we plan on taking you guys through one once we're finished. We've done car parts and cars for pretty much all the 15 years that I've been doing this, and it will go through a car wash. It does hold up in the snow, in the rain, in the desert, all of those temperatures, because this glue, CG500, and even our other long cure epoxies, they expand and contract with the heat on the car or on the environment or the cold. It depends on, but it doesn't pop the stones like a fast cure sometimes would. So yes, it does hold up outside. It does go through car washes, but we would recommend that you hand wash your fully encrusted car or even your emblems and license plate frames. And Melissa, the color on the branch is called Crystal Lilac Shadow. I think I had said shade earlier. I was misspoken. So Crystal Lilac Shadow, and it's a really beautiful brown that turns purple, that turns gold. It's really, really cool. One of my favorite colors from Swarovski, and it has been discontinued, so we kind of bought everything that we could find, and once I get more of the branches down, we will have that ready for you guys to purchase as well in this little mix. In our normal little scoops, those little 10-gram scoops seem to work out. We get lots of compliments on those little scoops. Alright, so I'm running out of glue, which means that's the end of our wonderful time together. Awesome. Oh, Pilar, she got one of the license plate frames in the clearance section. There's still a couple in the clearance section. There sure is, but she got that Black Friday discount. Which one did you get, Pilar? The clear AB? I think Corey got the volcano one. That's gonna be pretty. So pretty in the Denver sun and snow. Oopsies, I dropped one. Alright, so I don't want to put any more outside this line or it might sag and and move while we're working on other parts. So I'm checking all of my stones. I'm making sure they're in the spots I need them and that they haven't shifted off the design or onto other stones. And so far this looks pretty good, so I'll bring the camera a little closer for you guys to see how this color changes. Hopefully it will show you, but sometimes it's so hard to show you on camera because these Swarovski crystals, they can be a little ornery. They can be like, I don't want to show you all my color changing right now, and they get very shy. Oh, she got the clear AB and you got the volcano. Awesome. Why, thank you, Fat Dad. My hair is looking fabulous. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I didn't mean for it to match the screen, but it looks like it does. That's pretty funny. It's a little bit darker than normal. But, all right, let's bring you guys closer to the stones and see the fill pattern and all of that jazz. And so this camera is actually upside down. So I got to keep it upside down. Peel this off the magnet here. Come on. There we go. So if I can hold it steady enough. Oh yeah, now you can see it. So it's brown, and then you can maybe see back. Oh, over here it's purple, and it turns gold.
Yeah, my angle it's all gold.
Yeah, it's all gold, and then from other angles it changes to purple. So as it's rolling down the street, everyone's angle will be changing constantly. And so the color of the branch will be changing. The outlines of these big flowers, see how it's all pink and purple? And then it's going to turn green and blue and gold. That's pretty cool. This is backwards for me. It's so strange. And then the fill pattern of this part of the car is a lovely lilac. Bless you, bless you. But you see all the yellow and gold in this angle. And then as you go sideways, it turns even, oh, I can't get I'm backwards here. I'm backwards, there we go. It's going to turn all purple at one angle, and then at another angle, it might be all like gold. Wow, it got really bright right there. We've got lots of shapes mixed in. I'm not sure if you can see that. It even turns kind of blue at different angles. So it's going to be kind of its own little monster. It might just look different every single day in different light and different environments. But that is the close-up of that mix. That's pretty cool, huh? Oh, Pilar, don't get in a wreck watching the car. Don't do that. Don't do that. That would not be good. And Pilar said, God bless you. So Melissa said, God bless you.
Thank you.
You guys are so sweet. You guys are so sweet. All right, so
We
that's what? Go ahead.
No, we have more allergies here in California.
Oh, I've lucked out. I don't have
That's
any
good.
allergies. I know. Oh, let's go down to Steve's area. So look at that brown. I'm going to try to come up from this angle. Look how gold it is. Maybe it looks a little purple. And then let's go down with it. Get some more chocolate and bronze. What do you guys think? Oh, which way? I'm backwards. That's pretty cool. Lots of angles that it shows that different color. Isabel says, hi everyone, I want to make a coffee mug. I have Estes 20, 16, and a few smaller. I want to try to do scatter method, mainly using 20 and 16. About how many will I need? Isabel, you have to just kind of practice with those fill patterns. We call that a sprinkle fill. And we have a certain formula that we use here that we know how many we need per square footage. But you can do a 1-to-1 mix with your stones. It's really kind of up to you. And then once you count your stones, count how many you're putting into that mix, and that way you can keep track of that. So it's a lot about practice. We actually have online classes on CrystalNinjaDojo.com, and that will show, we have the price of sparkle, will help you learn how to price your items. Then we have a class called How to Calculate, and that will help you on honeycomb fill, grid fill, and then we actually teach the sprinkle fill in the fundamentals of sparkle, and that's all on the Crystal Ninja Dojo. And that's found on CrystalNinja.com in the classes section. So check out those classes. Some of them are for free, and some of them are with a fee. And but you can find us live here, hopefully 2 or 3 times a week now, working on the car and some other projects inside. And then all our lives will be for free, and we've been doing free content since March, since we were kind of all sent home to stay home, and so I have not had any new classes that are for a charge. So we've been doing everything free content all of 2020. Yes, awesome. Melly Mel, paint. The paint I have on here, there's no paint. It's actually glitter mixed into the glue. I have some Sharpie markers as my outline, and then the pink is actually glitter in the glue as well. So there's really no paint on here. I've mixed glitter into the glue. And it looks really beautiful in here, but you guys, I just don't know if you can see the same stuff that I see with this camera. Raluca says, hi, what camera? This is actually, this one is just the webcam on this laptop, yoga laptop, and then the camera that I'm holding in my hand is a Logitech Brio, I think a 920 or a 940, but the bad thing is it's all wired. I'm used to wireless on my cell phones doing lives, and now with this setup, it's all wired, so it's kind of a challenge to work all this equipment and teach you guys how to glue and work the tools and all this stuff. So look how blue it looks on the screen, Steve. Look at that. It looks like periwinkle.
Wow.
That's crazy. It's very blue.
That's crazy.
It's awesome. It's like not blue in here. so weird. But yeah. So there's glitter, and if you can even see the gaps, there is glitter between all of those stones. So I'm not sure if it will focus. It's not made for close-up like my cell phones are, but we'll take plenty of other photos and videos for you guys coming up soon. Awesome. You're so welcome, Lavonda. You're so welcome. Alrighty, guys. So in review, we showed you guys how to use 2-part epoxy, mixing in the glitter to your glues. We showed you how to pick up and place the crystals using the Crystal Katana tool, and using your work tray with your work mat to make it a lot easier, and always get as close as you can to your item that you're working on. That way you're not traveling, and most of all the supplies can be found on CrystalNinja.com. So check that out, and we'll see you guys hopefully again on Monday night at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And that is it. We're going to sign off now. Say bye, weekend. Steve. I'm going to turn this towards Steve, and there he is on the floor.
There I am.
There he is.
Bye-bye.
Awesome.
Great
all
to
right,
see
you guys.
y'all.